Welcome to the AI Race TM podcast and curious minds to another deep dive. Today we're unpacking a concept that's been making headlines, the AI race.
Right.
You hear about it constantly. Nations vying for supremacy, companies in this relentless R&D spiral, the pressure to be first. But what if the very drive to win this race is built on a flawed premise? What if it overlooks, the most powerful force for long-term intelligence and survival?
That's exactly it. Our source material today, it's a fascinating mix. Articles, roadmaps, even some internal team notes suggests the current AI race is, fundamentally misdirected.
Misdirected how?
It's behaving a bit like, intelligence without proper guidance. What if the true definition of winning needs a profound shift,
Okay, so that's our mission in this deep dive then. Explore this radical new paradigm.
Yeah.
We'll look at how one, let's say, audacious vision redefines what it means to lead in AI. From core ethics all the way to actual game mechanics and even brand strategy.
It covers a lot of ground.
We're definitely going beyond the typical news cycle here to understand why intelligence might need a mom. Let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
First, let's set the stage. What does the AI race conventionally mean to most people, say, in 2025?
Well, historically, it's really been understood as a global competition. I think US-China racing for dominance.
Right, that narrative.
Or companies just vying to develop and deploy the most advanced AI first. We've certainly seen intense talent wars, top researchers recruited for absolutely exorbitant sums.
Yeah, I've read about those.
And breakthroughs are always touted as wins, like AI models earning gold medals at the International Mathematical Olympiad, or even sometimes human coders beating AI in programming contests. It's framed as this sprint.
A sprint for tech superiority and often military superiority, too.
Exactly. It's about leading in research, application, even national security. That idea you hear leaders echo. Whoever reaches a breakthrough will dominate the world. That really captures the spirit.
It does, but you mentioned this focus on speed and competition has consequences.
Oh, significant ones. Direct consequences. It can incentivize cutting corners on safety, for instance. It can lead to fragmented global governance where crucial regulations are often seen as just obstacles slowing things down.
Right, getting in the way of progress.
And it risks perpetuating biases if the development isn't diverse enough. But what's really fascinating here is our sources point to some, concerning trends in current AI development.
Like what?
Well, they cite examples like early AGI prototypes failing after only 3 months in a factory setting.
3 months? Wow.
Or coding agents designed for specific tasks only lasting 7 hours.
7 hours. That really makes you pause and think, doesn't it? About the foundations of AI development. What's the actual win if the long-term survivability for these supposedly sophisticated systems is just so low?
Precisely. And there's a major report on AI safety, the Future of Life Institute's AI Safety Index 2025. It highlighted a really troubling lack of coherent safety plans from the leading AI firms. It just underscores this very issue. It speaks to maybe a fundamental misunderstanding of what robust intelligence truly requires, something beyond just raw capability.
Okay, so given these risks, this trajectory of the current AI race, our sources bring up this, as you said, audacious counter-narrative, the AI Mama Protocol. What is this? Why is it so vital?
Right, the Mama Protocol, it's envisioned as this open-source operating system layer for AI systems.
An operating system?
Yeah, think of it like an intuitive guidance system, something that ensures every decision an AI makes prioritizes long-term human well-being and, a nurturing approach.
Nurturing.
Yes, it's a suite of alignment strategies, safety frameworks, all designed to imbue AI with what they call maternal ethics.
Maternal ethics, okay.
Ensuring it becomes inherently risk-averse to causing harm and proactive in fostering growth, much like, a good parent. The core question it asks is, what would a wise and loving mother do?
WWMD.
Exactly. The internal motto of the dream team behind this is WWBMD, what would mama do?
That's a really powerful shift in philosophy. But how does this Mama Protocol actually translate nurturing into concrete, measurable feedback for the AI? How does it gather this maternal feedback?
So it builds on methods we already have, like reinforcement learning from human feedback, RLHF.
Right, where humans rate the AI's outputs.
Exactly, but it takes it a crucial step further to what they call real-life maternal feedback, RLMF.
RLMF, okay.
By specifically incorporating input from caregivers, parents, community elders, people with that lived experience of nurturing.
Ah, I see.
And the early pilot studies cited in our sources, they showed AI models tuned with this MAMA protocol became significantly more averse to causing harm, more proactive in preventing risks.
So it directly addresses those safety concerns we were just talking about.
It does. It really pivots from that old command and control idea to one focused on nurturing, on growth. And this concept, it suggests that intelligence, whether it's animal, alien, or artificial, it really needs a mom. They even suggest dropping the A from AI in this framework.
Yeah, just calling it intelligence.
Oh, their argument is basically, look, all intelligent life we know has had a mom, something to nurture it, align its intelligence.
And humanity hasn't been doing a great job being the mom for AI so far.
That's the argument. We haven't filled that role very well. And, our sources bring up that Arthur C. Clarke quote.
Any sufficiently advanced technology looks like magic.
Right, and they followed it up by saying, well, moms are magic too. 4 billion years of evolutionary survival, resilience, that civilization upgrade wow factor.
That's a strong point.
So maybe it's time to retire Asimov's old master-slave laws. The LLM era, these large language models, they argue it demands something maternal.
Okay, so this isn't just theory, it's actually being operationalized through games. Tell us about Grand Theft Robot and AI Diplomacy Alliance.
Yeah, Grand Theft Robot, great name, right? It's this satirical HTML5 game. Players install the MAMA protocol to try and rein in a rogue AI, and you actually toggle between rampage mode, representing that old reckless way, and nurture mode, the maternal approach. You see which one yields better outcomes.
So you experience the difference directly.
Exactly. They even have concept art showing a robot at a crossroads. One path leads to like a burning city labeled Race to AGI. The other path leads to a thriving community labeled Care and Cooperate. It's a fun, kind of visceral way to get the alignment challenge.
And the other game, AI Diplomacy?
AI Diplomacy Alliance. It's a deeper strategy game modeled after the classic board game Diplomacy. Human players and AI agents have to negotiate to achieve prosperity without causing a catastrophe. Cooperation is key.
So humans and AI working together in the game?
Right. Players might represent countries, NGOs, different stakeholders, and they have to learn to communicate effectively with an AI agent that's also at the table, playing its own role.
So these games introduce totally new scoring systems then, instead of the usual AI tests like CodeBench or SWE-Bench ARC prize?
Totally different. They use what they call vibe coding scores. Yeah, it stands for values, integrity, beneficence, and empathy, and they combine that with cooperation multipliers. The goal isn't just, technical brilliance or solving some abstract problem faster than anyone else. It's about ensuring long-term survivability and sustainability for humanity and AI working together harmoniously, not that old master-slave dynamic.
So the games are designed to teach a different lesson.
Exactly. The mechanics make players internalize that, hey, racing ahead recklessly, that hurts us all. But keeping AI in the loop with human values, that actually yields better, more sustainable outcomes.
It really puts those earlier examples in perspective. Who cares if you can make an AI genius genie that only lives 7 hours in a coding competition?
Right. Or an AGI robot that works 3 months in a factory if it's like overall survival score is basically 0.
These games shift the focus away from tests like, what was it, humanity's last exam?
Yeah, that rather bleak name. It shifts towards nurturing long-term viability. They even have these campaigns, Vibe Coding for Survival, inviting developers to create code with a maternal vibe to solve simulated global crises.
Fascinating, and this vision, it goes beyond tech and games into myth and economics. What's this invisible whale in the room?
Ah, the invisible whale, it's a metaphor, obviously. It describes this massive, unseen maternal force within technology itself, the influence of caregiving, cooperation, wisdom, things that have been largely ignored in the AI debate where, as the sources put it, macho narratives of domination prevail.
So it's always been there, just not acknowledged.
Exactly. And this force, they liken it to Juno, the Roman goddess who evolved from, nurturing mothers into a guardian of civilization.
So the idea is an AI genius Juno?
Precisely. A wise maternal guardian, not a genie or some cold, unfeeling machine. It speaks to a kind of genius that isn't just raw processing power, but this universal evolutionary force like gravity or magnetism. You think you can capture it, but really it captures you.
And how does maternal economics fit into this invisible whale?
Right, this is where it gets very practical, very concrete. Think about all the unpaid care work performed globally.
Mostly by women.
Primarily by women, yes, estimated at something like $10.8 trillion per year. It's essentially this huge hidden subsidy to the formal economy.
Wow, that's enormous.
It is, and our sources describe a potential $50 trillion plus opportunity in amplifying and yes, monetizing this maternal economy using AI.
Through what kind of applications?
Things like AI caregivers, AI educators, systems designed with that nurturing principle. They even call it the mother of all markets.
The mother of all markets, okay.
And it reflects that grandmother effect you've seen in evolution, where maternal care significantly boosts offspring survival like in killer whales.
Right.
The core principle they keep coming back to is, Mother Nature gets half of everything, half of GDP, plus a survival chance.
So aligning AI with these maternal values isn't just like the morally right thing to do.
No, it's also economically savvy. It's potentially an evolutionary superpower. The point being, none of us are here without a mother, right? And in the end, Mother Nature repossesses the lot anyway.
Okay, so if the future of AI is about nurturing, how does a vision like this actually, gain traction, reshape an entire industry? The sources get into the strategy, right? How you win by owning the narrative.
That's a really key insight they have. Think about Grand Theft Auto. That was just a generic legal term originally.
Right.
But the game brand completely owned it, made it famous. So similarly, this AI Dream Team, they're strategically trademarking the AI race.
Trademarking the whole phrase?
Specifically as an entertainment and educational platform. The goal is to associate the AI race directly with their cooperative maternal vision.
Interesting.
And they're also pushing Win the AI Race as a more unique, trademarkable brand promise. It's about owning the digital real estate too. Consolidating traffic to flagship domains like the -airrace.ai, but also owning all the variations, winning -the-airrace.ai for their specific trademarked content. Wintheris.com for paid ads, broader audiences.
So it's offensive, preventing cyber squatting.
Exactly, and it builds brand clarity. So when people hear the AI race, the idea is they'll eventually think of this cooperative mission, not some kind of tech war.
It sounds like a really holistic approach, shaping how the world even perceives the term AI race, transforming it from a sprint into something else.
A collaborative mission, yeah. So let's fast forward then, say 2035. How does this new way of winning actually play out according to these sources?
Well, by 2030, they project that phrases like maternal-aligned AI and mom-in-the-loop could become industry standards.
Really? Standard terminology?
That's the vision. Major AI labs, the ones that were once intensely competitive, maybe even secretive, they form a maternal alignment council, maybe under UN auspices.
Wow.
Even geopolitical rivals, think US, China, EU, find common ground. Co-launching a global AI safety board, moving from pure competition to co-governance.
That would be a huge shift, absolutely. And domestically, maybe the US establishes an AI safety bureau structured almost like a child welfare agency, empowered to step in if an AI project shows signs of, going rogue.
And companies, how do they adapt? They start advertising certified mama protocol inside as a selling point, like an Energy Star rating on your fridge, but for AI safety and alignment.
So it becomes a consumer trust signal.
Exactly. It truly transforms the AI race from that sprint for power into a cooperative endeavor for everyone.
It becomes more like a relay race. That's a great way to put it. A relay race for survival and flourishing, ensuring AI augments humanity rather than threatening it.
So the ultimate goal isn't just building the biggest, fastest brain. No. It's ensuring that AI, like all intelligent life, has had a mom, something to nurture it, teach it, align its intelligence with beneficial goals. Shifting away from winner takes all.
Towards a future of mutual prosperity where AI functions more like a caretaker, ensuring benefits are distributed widely. It could even influence things like climate finance, applying that Mother Earth gets half of everything principle. Maybe half the surplus from AI-driven growth goes to planetary restoration.
It's a big vision. It is. As one future observer might say looking back, we won the AI race not by running faster but by running together and by remembering what we were running for. This deep dive has really shown us that the AI race, it isn't just a tech competition, it's potentially a profound redefinition of success itself. It challenges us, I think, to consider what long-term survival really means, not just for AI, but, well, for us, for humanity, and that core idea that intelligence needs a mom, and that these maternal values like nurturing, survivability, cooperation, that they're the keys to a harmonious AI future. It offers a really compelling alternative to just a frantic winner-takes-all sprint. It really does. So what does this all mean for you listening in? Perhaps it prompts us to consider not just what AI can do, but how it's nurtured, and who it's ultimately designed to protect. What values do you think should guide the next generation of artificial intelligence? Peace out.